Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Today Sam is going to do my wedding trial for me.
Right, I'm here in the background, guys. You're not going to see me in this video, which is good because I have no makeup on. I'm just cleaning my hands and getting ready to start. I'm going to start off by prepping Nick's skin. I'm going to use a little bit of Embryolisse Lay Cream Concentrate. Bits of hair, there we go. Right, it's really important to prep the skin properly if you're getting married. So I've started off by using a moisturizer. Even if you have oily skin, it's really key to use a moisturizer. You just need to use the right one for your skin. I'm now going to use a primer. The one I'm using is, in my opinion, the best one, which is the Laura Mercier foundation primer. They do quite a lot of different primers, but the one that's just called foundation primer is the one that I like the most. As this is a trial, we can use products that we wouldn't normally use and find out how they last. Now I've chosen a new foundation. I'm using this foundation. This is from Daniel Sandler. It's called Invisible Radiance Foundation. It has a little concealer in the top there. I really like it. It's really sheer but gives a nice coverage. So I'm going to mix these two colours to come up with something for Nick. Nick actually really likes the NARS one, don't you? You went through a stage of wanting to wear skin based, but I think we decided in the end that maybe the NARS one was a little bit more flattering on the skin.
Yeah, but we've just got this one, so we'll try it and see which we go for.
Right, I'm going to do Nick's brows a little bit different to how she normally does them. Nick likes them quite filled in, and I definitely think that a softer brow is much more appealing on a wedding day. So yeah, I'm using, I think this is Brun Eyeshadow from MAC. I'm just brushing this very lightly through the brows. So I'm just defining them on the outside corners, but keeping it quite nice and light and sort of delicate strokes, feathered strokes at the front of the brow. Nick has a little scar, so I'm going to fill that in a tiny bit.
It's from my days of fighting.
It's not though, is it?
No, it's from chicken pox.
Now I'm going to take some Illamasqua Brow Set. This stuff is amazing. It's the best brow set. So it just sets your brows like glue. If you have those kind of brows that are quite long or they just do their own thing, this is such a brilliant brow set. If only they did it with colour in it, then I would love it even more. This is long-lasting cream eyeshadow from Marks & Spencer's. The colour is khaki. You can use as your primer a cream shadow that sets. You can use Shadow Insurance or paint pots, or there's this one from NARS is really good, Pro Prime. I'm using something with a little bit of shimmer through it. I'm just going to take that all over the lid. It's really barely nothing. It's just to keep everything in place. Just take a little concealer under Nick's brow just to clean up where she's got a bit happy with the tweezers. Okay, over the top of my primer I have chosen an eyeshadow called Reckage from Urban Decay. It's a bit like Patina from MAC, but slightly less ashy, a little bit darker. So I'm going to run that very gently all over the lid of Nick's eyes. So just really gently from the lashes upwards. So very softly blending that upwards. I'm just going to take my foundation brush and just blend away any fallout. You do find with those Urban Decay shadows that they do tend to fall out quite a bit. So just make sure you clean up as you go. So I'm using another colour from Urban Decay. This one is Hustle. I'm going to work a little bit of this just along the lash line. blend it in. I'm going to blend this outwards just slightly. So just sweeping it across from the outer corner of lashes. Now I have phone number pencil from MAC, which is not as dark as Smolder. It's sort of like a charcoal colour. Close your eyes for me. I'm just going to run this along the lash line, just on the outside corner. And then with a 266, I'm going to gently just blend that in. Creep eyeshadow, which is right next to Hustle in the Naked palette. It's sort of a charcoal. I'm just going to blend that over the top. So the key to keeping your makeup on really is lots of sandwiching. So you apply and then you blend another product over the top. I'm going to take a little bit of shadow that's left on my brush just underneath the lash line. And then my 266, look up. So this is the phone number pencil that's left on there. You're going to need a waterproof mascara. I'm using Bourjois Volume Glamour Max waterproof. I do love a Bourjois mascara. I think they're some of the best for drugstore. Feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
These are Tweezerman lash curlers. Love those. Fabulous.
I haven't ever had someone else curl my lashes for me. Very strange.
There you go. This is a really massive wand, so you want to be quite careful with it. Brush out any clumps in the mascara. When it comes to wedding lashes, I always think these are really good. These are number 33s from MAC. They're brilliant. But I almost always use individuals. So what I'm going to do is, these ones are from Eyelure. I'm going to start by using some short lashes. These are the little cluster flares, and I'm going to work those from the centre on the actual lash. So you want to get it as close to the base of the lash as possible, so your lash will probably sit on the lash and possibly on the skin also. But more on the lash.
Do you know what? I've never actually worn individual lashes myself. Because I associate them so much with brides, I've always never worn them. I thought when I get married I'll wear them.
So I've put 3 short on, now I'm moving on to medium, so they're a tiny bit longer, and I'm just going to graduate these. By graduating these lashes, you just get a gentle sweep upwards on the outside corner, which is the plan. Down. While that glue dries, I'm going to put a little bit of liner on the waterline. I'm using Buttery pencil from MAC, which is discontinued a long time ago. When it discontinued, I went onto eBay, bought up as much of the stock as I could find because it's just so amazing on brides. So if you can find it, buy it. Look up for me. It's actually a champagne coloured pencil that's a little bit iridescent. So I'm just running that along the lash line, right into the inside corner. Once the glue's dried, and the glue dries pretty quick on these individuals because we put so little on, I'm just going to take a bit more mascara through the lashes just to marry them up with NYX's Own, so that they don't look like they're sitting on top. And then I'm going to comb those through. Now, not everyone would wear this much makeup for their wedding. Obviously, this is the kind of makeup that Nick and I would wear to our wedding. But some people might just want a little bit of lip gloss, or even a little bit of lip balm and a bit of mascara, that's all. That's fine. You don't have to wear quite as much as we would.
I like to wear a lot, but so it doesn't look like a lot.
Kind of.
Kind of, but still smoky.
So
accentuate.
I'm now going in with a little bit of concealer. This is the Daniel Sandler concealer, and that comes with the foundation, and I'm just cleaning up, adding a bit more coverage where Nick needs it. I don't want to put too much on because I quite like her little flush cheeks.
I do too. Everyone says, your fit skin's so red. But I don't mind it.
I take a little bit of it out, but not so much. Right, we're nearly there now. I need a nice powder.
What are you doing on my cheeks? Bronzer or?
No bronzer.
How is my face going to look thin?
Bronzer will make you look like a wag, or it will make you look like one of those scousewives.
Desperate scousewives.
Desperate scousewives. You're definitely not wearing bronzer.
Or what's the one that they have in America? Housewives of Orange County or something along those lines.
Housewives of Orange Faces.
Yeah. I've not seen them, so I don't know if they've got orange faces.
Right. I'm using Chanel loose powder here. Look up for me. Tiny bit. On to another product from Daniel Sandler. He's going to be loving me today. I think you've probably seen me use these before. I adore them. They are called watercolour blushes. It's literally like coloured water. So I'm going to put a little of that on my hand. The colour I'm using is Flush, which is really, looks really quite pink on my hand. But it should look just like Nick's cheeks.
We take out the colour to put it back in, but where we want it.
That's right. I'm going to put a minute amount of mascara on Nick's bottom lashes. To do that, I'm just going to take off what's on the wand. So there's a small amount there. Okay. She's got such long eyelashes that you can't put a lot on there. Otherwise, she'll look like she's got spider lashes. So basically I'm just dyeing them. That's pretty much it. And now I'm rubbing over with a comb just to take out most of it. On Nick's lips, I've got Make Up For Ever Aqua Lip Pencil in 2C. Now this is waterproof, so I'm going to use this all over the lip. So I'm just taking this pencil all the way over the lip and then using a lip brush just to blend it into the lip, so that it doesn't sit there like a lip liner. And then I have an absolutely lovely gloss from Chanel, 156, and I'm going to pop a bit of that over the top. Block, madam, hard as you can, that's it, perfect. And then a tiny bit more gloss over the top. So you've got kind of natural lips.
Do I look like Bella Swan yet?
You look exactly like Bella Swan.
There you go.
I'm just going to quickly take Nick's hair out and chuck a few pins in it. We've just set Nick's hair on rollers. I'm just going to pin a few bits back. Actually, Nick, do you want to talk about your shoes?
Basically, I have been hunting high and low for the ideal shoes, and I've seen lots of nice pairs, but none that suited exactly what I wanted. So I found this company called Emmy, or this lady called Emmy, and she designs shoes for lots and lots of famous people. I think she's worked with the Royals, so I was like, oh my god, if she's worked with the Royals, she's good enough for me. So I contacted her and I've been to her studio in London, and she's fitted me out with some shoes, which were expensive, but I think for your wedding day I was like, do you know what, I can't find the ones that I really love, and they're custom made, so they're and I found the ones that I love, which are being made. And while I was there, I found lots of hair pieces which were amazing. One which I bought for my wedding day, which I'm not going to show you, but she kindly lent me a couple of others so that I could show you guys, because I said, oh, I don't, you know, it's really tough when you're getting married to find everything exactly as you want it, and I've never really thought about it because I've always been the makeup artist and never really thought how difficult it is. So I found some lovely hair pieces. They're not cheap, but I think for a once in a lifetime thing it's well worth it. So I've got a couple to show you. I always love when you see wedding shots, they have shots of the shoes, and that's why I wanted to find the perfect pair of shoes, because I just love those little shots of the shoes and the flowers. And so
she's bought 4 pairs.
I did buy, no, I bought 2 pairs of shoes and they still weren't right. I was like, I'm just not happy. So then I thought, well, God, if I'm wasting my money like that, I may as well have some made exactly as I want them. That's what I went for.
Like that.
So pretty. So you're going to make me want to wear this one now,
That is
you?
gorgeous. Now, bear in mind you've got 4 pins in your hair. I've literally just shoved it back.
Oh, wow. I might cry.
It's nice though, isn't it, that?
Beautiful.
Stunning. Utterly stunning.
Yes, super comfortable. I can't even feel it's there.
Okay, shall we try the other one?
Yes.
So you can leave comments on what you think of these guys. Obviously, I've pinned the hair up in like 0.2 seconds, so it's not her best hairstyle ever. But I think you get the idea.
Love, love this fan one.
No, I think this would have to sit at the back.
This was the one that I originally wanted for the day, and then I found another one when I went there. But I'm still in between, in 2 minds. I may go for this one. I mustn't say that because Ian might watch it. I can't go for this one now. Just can't.
You turn round, then everyone can see that. Okay, so this one is gorgeous. It's, I don't know if you can see the sparkliness, but it's lovely. It's sort of very Art Deco look. It's got tons of crystals and pearls and beads in it. But maybe it's a little bit less fancy than the other one. I don't know, this is very understated. This one is beautiful, it's very understated.
I love these, and they're so easy.
Yeah, I know. You can, well, you can do like nothing to your hair and
You could just
stick
pop this on
those
to
in
go
and it
to
looks gorgeous.
Sainsbury's and get your shopping.
I think that's us, isn't it?
Yes, so thank you for watching, and this should be on Christmas Day, so happy Christmas!
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye!
Bye.